The Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. That can be translated, the Word was made flesh and tabernacled among us, or pitched his tent among us. That's the literal translation. You know, for the previous 1,500 years, God had given Israel a blueprint of how to draw near him. They were to draw near through the tabernacle, which was a giant tent, and then later through the temple, which was a similar structure to the tabernacle. Last Sunday, we saw how the Gospel of John is outlined according to the structure of God's tent. John is literally showing us that throughout the course of Jesus' ministry, we see that he is the tabernacle in flesh who leads us into the very presence of God. So he begins the gospel by presenting Jesus as the Lamb of God, which is what is brought to the tabernacle and to the bronze altar, the first piece of furniture. Later in chapters 3 and 4, right, he is the source of living water. He takes us to the bronze laver. Then he takes us into the Holy of Holies in John 6. He is the bread which comes down from heaven. Then in John 7 through 9, he takes us over to the other side of the tabernacle where he is the light of the world. He is that golden menorah. Then in Johns 14 through 16, he takes us to the altar of incense. And he shows us that our prayers ascend before God by the Spirit and through Christ. And then ultimately in John 17, he's that great high priest who takes us behind the veil into the Holy of Holies, where he takes his own blood in John 19 as he sacrificed upon the cross, and he sprinkles it on that Ark of the Covenant, that mercy seat, to bring us into the very presence of God. And the veil is torn and his Spirit is poured out, and he breathes his Spirit on his disciples in John chapter 20, making us new creatures in him, right? This is what John is about. This is why Jesus tabernacled among us, for the sake of bringing us into that very presence.